Here we go. Receiving. That is a whisker, whisker, whisker on the face. I wanna use it. Hustle blind, your mum blind. Joe whisker, whisker, whisker on the face. I wanna use it. Receiving. That is a whisker, whisker, whisker on the face. I wanna use it. Hustle blind, your mum blind. Joe whisker, whisker, whisker on the face. Use it. 3, 2, 1. Freak out it. Red, red. Skin coat. Skin coat. Joe.
Good afternoon, you're watching BBC London.
Freak out it. Red, red.
Several
Skin
people
coat.
suffered minor injuries after fleeing a rush hour London Overground train in Dalston this morning. Passengers described scenes of sheer terror and panic and said they were forced to jump on the tracks after a workman's drill overheated and began smoking. Our transport correspondent Tom Edwards has the story.
You can hear the anxiety from commuters. This is the aftermath at Dalston Kingsland Overground Station. Just after 7:10 this morning, the heat of broke out. Just moments before passengers had stopped the train, opened the doors, and many fled the carriages, seeing smoke. Those on board spoke of terror and panic. In a rush, a number of passengers were injured. This man has a head wound, others suffered minor injuries.
I've
The
heard
fire
that you have
service says
more
a
than what you need. So you better be prepared to give away. So you better be ready to give away. Deny the accusation, 'cause you never have the courage to carry on. No, you will not ever feed them with the bay. No, you will not ever chase them hot ahead.
I think we will.
Today has found that the construction sector here is actually set to grow by nearly 60% over the next 3 years. But with a large number of workers coming from the European Union, there's uncertainty over how Brexit could affect the capital's ability to get this done.
Just currently on site here, the construction site, about 470 homes are being built here. 40% of them are affordable. I'll leave you to go back to work, Connor. On terms of uncertainty, there is nothing more uncertain than the effects of Brexit. Let's speak now to an industry expert, Gillian. Brexit was sold to us by many as being really economically difficult for the construction sector. It's not the case.
At the moment, construction is holding up very well despite the uncertainty of Brexit. We're going to expect to see 2.4% growth in each of the next 5 years. Things like the Thames Tideway Tunnel, High Speed 2, and also housing projects like this one are really holding up the forecasts.
There are still, though, risks, aren't there? And I'm thinking in particular about the workforce here. 70% of the workers here on site, I'm told by the foreman, are from EU countries, non-British. So there could be problems down the line.
It's so early to say what the workforce will look like post-Brexit. That's why it's really important that companies train up their workers now and start to think about their workforce needs.
Okay, Gillian, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining me this lunchtime. Just remains for me to say that really is the message, that yes, Brexit is causing no real problems at the moment. There is optimism in the sector, but they are saying do what you can to ensure against the possible future adverse effects.
There can't be many well-known artists who used to be in the Royal Navy, but that's the unusual background of Louet, who gave up graffiti to join the forces. He's since returned to his true passion and, having displayed his pieces at the Houses of Parliament, now exhibits his latest work at a central London hotel. Our arts correspondent Brenda Amanis reports.
Away from the traditional white gallery walls and taking residence in a retro-inspired contemporary Mayfair hotel, pop artist Louet exhibits his latest work entitled Post-Urban Glamour. Quite a coup having the liberty of a really plush hotel to exhibit your work.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, it comes down to being able to show your work in lots of different places, and to be able to show it in 45 is great. But yeah, it just sort of takes you out of your kind of comfort gallery zone as well, to be able to show artwork in different settings.
Since his first foray into the commercial art world 5 years ago, the artist, whose real name is Kieran Robinson, has made a name for himself with his unique signature fusion of pop and street art. Before committing to your art, you spent a significant time in the Navy. How did that influence your work?
It did have a big impact. I think being exposed to all these different kind of cultures and things as well has really kind of influenced my work. And also, I think, you know, having that kind of military work ethic has helped me as well, because it's, you know, people liked the idea of it being quite a bohemian lifestyle as an artist, but actually it's quite a lot of hard work. So I'm in the studio and I've got my set times and things like that.
This show at 45 Park Lane is a culmination of the artist's most innovative pieces. It's his ambition to showcase his work in eclectic spaces, and he's exhibited at the Houses of Parliament. Louet is also involved in a community project with residents and young people on the Angeltown estate in Brixton.
I grew up in not a dissimilar kind of environment, so I thought there might be a bit of commonality between me and where I've come from to some of the kids that were in the estate. And yeah, we just sort of we set up a big workshop, and we went through some of the techniques and sort of shared some ideas and things, and how I've got from A to B within my career.
So from Parliament to Park Lane with Brixton in between, where else would this pop artist like to pop up in the capital?
Tough question. Ooh, where would be good? Tate Modern would be pretty cool, right? But yeah, I mean, again, it comes down to that mixture. I like to be able to show in lots of different places, so just a good myriad of different things I think I'd be happy with.
Brenda Amanis, BBC London News.
Now, Kate's here with the weather, and I feel like I'm always saying this to you, Kate, but it's getting colder again, isn't it?
Yes, a return to winter, I'm afraid, Alice, from tomorrow, really. Today's a transition day. We woke up to this morning, rather misty, murky conditions down on the Thames, and this low cloud has stayed with us. Really not a lot in the way of brightness to speak of as we head through the afternoon. It's grey, it's cloudy, and it's going to feel cold as well. Now, we have this strengthening, quite brisk easterly, northeasterly wind, which is developing the whole time, pushing this cloud back in and also bringing 1 or 2 outbreaks of light rain.
Oh, that's kind of funny. I was shooting and you were shooting me. natural. It feels very natural. It's great, but it's like it's this creation that's inside our heads.
We'll go together.
Things that are black and white, you know, there's not a gray zone. It's just straightforward. It's honest, and that's kind of our whole vibe. Yeah, I'd love to. It's a black and white movement.
When another country, you know, provides like sweater like that.